After Chapter 1 in Dragon Ball Kakumei, we see Beerus's planet, where Whis is checking on Goku, who has somewhat healed up now. Goku admits he went too far in an obsession of defeating Beerus, as he thought he was too close. Beerus smirks at Goku for this. Whis then asks Goku to stand up so he can fully heal him. Goku asks Whis to leave the burn marks on his back until he himself can inflict something similar on Lord Beerus. Whis chuckles as he heals Goku completely. Whis asks Goku what he plans to do now. I don't really know, to be honest, says Goku. He reflects on his need to master his new power and wants to go back to his wife and children. We then see Whis transporting Goku back to Earth. Goku asks Whis what he plans to do now. Whis tells him he has to check on something. I have a bad feeling, says Whis. At the palace of the Grand Priest, the mysterious woman accuses the Grand Priest of invoking a genocide and believing himself at the level of the Omni Kings. Enough, says the Grand Priest, as his aura is felt throughout the palace. The other angels ask for an explanation about why this woman looks like an angel. She is indeed an angel. Moreover, she is your mother, and she's not totally lying to you, says the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest explains that this 19th universe that he spoke of was particularly united and powerful, that it released a monstrous strength and threatened the balance established by the Omni Kings. Something had to be done quickly, and so without the king knowing it. Quickly? Laughed the mother. It may have lasted a second for you, but for us it lasted tens of billions of years. I did not have the power of the kings, and I haven't found any alternative, said the Grand Priest. After Whis tells Goku that he has to check on something, Goku asks what it could be. I feel like a new presence. A tremendous force concentrated in one point has just appeared, says Whis. Goku, being Goku, puts his hand on Whis' shoulder and tells him to let him handle it. Remove your hand, says Whis calmly. Goku doesn't budge. Remove it, Whis says with a tense tone as both characters' auras seemingly clash. Goku is serious about this. Whis takes note. It is not your job to handle the problems of the universe, says Whis as Goku removes his hand. As if it were the first time. Of course it's my job, trust me, replies Goku. Whis thinks for a moment, then allows it. Whis warns him that he won't be there to help him, since he has to answer a summoning from Grand Priest. He gives Goku a button to press if he's in danger. As they both reach the area, they're both shocked. This is the Universe Zero. After the Grand Priest reveals a terrible secret about Universe Zero's destruction by him, we see Universe 12 and Universe 11. Hey, I recognize these energies, says Belmod, as we see a group of gods and angels we've never seen before. They are gods and angels of destroyed universes, says Whis. Still sharp as a tack, Whis, says one of them. This is where we are formally introduced to these destroyed gods and their angels. Let us know if you want a dedicated video on them by typing video. Anyways, we're given one more surprise in this chapter as we see Frieza himself become a god of destruction. I knew when I brought you back to life, you wouldn't have stayed to do nothing. But to go that far, says Whis, do not underestimate me. This is just a foretaste, replies Frieza. After we meet Frieza, who has become god of destruction of Universe 18, he tells Whis how he got information from Zuno and found out the previous god of destruction of Universe 18 and attacked him. Frieza put a hole in his back and ultimately took his spot as the god of destruction of that universe. Whis doesn't seem to care too much about it. Would you regret my resurrection? Asks Frieza. Whis tells him he has no idea where he's stepping. Well, it is all to your credit to take the risk. However, would you please tell me where Goku is? Asks Frieza. Grand Priest asks what Goku have to do with him. Whis informs him how he led Goku to Universe Zero, and that he can no more distinguish his presence in the Universe Zero. Are you talking about the mortal who came in screaming like a donkey right in our headquarters? Don't worry, we welcomed him as it should be. What happened to Goku? Why is he trapped? After the mother declares the multiversal war, the Grand Priest, in just one attack, hits all the gods and angels of the destroyed universes, bleeding in the process. What have you done to them? Asks Kus. I froze them in time and space, says the Grand Priest. Whis asks Kukatal to help him summon all the Supreme Kais to help them. Back in Universe 7, we see everyone gathered up. When Gohan and Piccolo notice something, Jiren in Universe 11, Hidden Universe 6 and Caulifla, Kaba, and Kale also notice it. I am the Grand Priest of the Multiverse, and I come to bring you the direct orders of the one you call God. An evil angel rebelled against me, and I froze her for a period of 2 years. A war between universes will start once this delay is over. Every single individual will have to be ready and choose side. What will happen now? How will all react to this news? Will Goku come back from his prison? After we find Goku trapped in Universe 0, we come back to the palace as Grand Priest asks what their demands are. The abolition of the divine hierarchy and the removal of that neutrality that you're so obsessed with, says a destroyer as he almost taunts the Grand Priest. We see all these destroyer gods taunting the Grand Priest, insinuating that he's not a capable guide. No more games. It's time to make things happen, says one of them. Oh, and what will you do? What can you do? Asks the Grand Priest, as we see a badass shot of him facing all these destroyers without so much as a sign of fear. The mother then steps up to the Grand Priest. She declares a multiversal war. Every individual, mortal or not, will have to choose his side. Only one will remain, she says. After the declaration of the multiversal war, we see Bulma, who says 2 years will have to get organized. Everyone has to set a goal for themselves, says Vegeta as he's getting ready. We need to find Broly. He has a huge potential. He can be very useful, says Vegeta. He asks Bulma to go locate Broly and his friends. As he tells her, he'll send Gohan, Goten, and Trunks to see Whis. We come to Piccolo, who's meditating. Just then, he notices a person behind him. May I help you? Piccolo asks. Vegeta gets out of the house, getting away from Bulma, who's getting mad at Jocko for making excuses. We see Videl and Gohan greet him. Vegeta goes to Gohan as Videl takes Bra away so they can talk. Vegeta asks Gohan what he plans to do during these 2 years, train or study. Both, says Gohan. Vegeta proposes that he train with Whis, as Goten and Trunks are already in. Gohan rejects this offer, saying he already has a plan of what to do.